Okay, originally I was gonna do something funny at the start, but seeing how long I've taken with the fucking updates and shit, I'm like, fuck it, skip it. Because I've already wasted enough time. It's already been almost a fucking year, so time to give you guys a 411 on what the fuck was going on. With music on the side! Yay! Okay, to start it off, ever since around February, I had moved to another location, and unfortunately because of that, I had no fucking internet at all. No internet whatsoever. Like, it was ridiculous. I couldn't even do anything except go to this one computer place where just, you know, where it just let me, like, go online and stuff like that, but to a certain extent and stuff like that. It was kind of lame, and for a little bit until I decided, you know what, fuck it, I'll just get broadband, and that didn't work too well at first until I was like in a certain spot, which was fucking ridiculous because the new location where I'm at is like pretty pathetic for whatever I was using, and it was ridiculous until I was like, you know, somewhere else, and when I was in another location, everything was working fine with the internet. It was complete bullshit too. Also, I kind of got sidetracked on YouTube and stuff, you know. It was kind of my fault, and, you know, not for uploading anything because I didn't feel like doing anything, like Sprite animations and all. And I really want to apologize for that because YouTube has been catching my eye. You know, what I've also seen and noticed is that, like, I had like a loss of subscribers. Now, originally it was like above 300 and all of a sudden it just dwindled down to 200 and something. I don't know why. And hopefully, whatever the reason, I can still like get back up to 300 somehow. So, well, hopefully this time there won't be any fucking delays, and that way I can just, like, you know, entertain you guys without like having to delay anything for fucking months. Let's see, what else is there to mention about? Oh yeah, during my disappearances off of YouTube and all, and like, you know, during those disappearances, like, I do mention about, like, the announcements and stuff on, let's see, yeah, I do, like, announce stuff on my YouTube channel, like, saying, hey, I'm still alive, and blah, 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 I'm not gonna do this, and blah, 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 but it doesn't seem like anybody's, like, paying attention to that at all. Like, no one gives a shit about the, like, the, yeah, little attention thingies on the, or bulletins, or whatever you call it. Like, no one gave a shit about that, but they wanted to see a video of me, whatever I upload. So, well, this ought to count. Also, during my disappearances, which I was originally going to mention, Alvin Earthworm had stopped making Super Mario Bros. He canceled it. It was sad, and, well, it's not too sad, you know. In a sense, it's like, you know, upsetting that he canceled the series, but at the same time, I understand that, well, like, how he doesn't want to, like, you know, do the series anymore because, you know, life. I can kind of understand that. Yeah, and hopefully his influence on me as a Sprite will be able to, like, rub off pretty well, because I'm already having plans with those, which I'll mention later. Now, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, Death Battle! I love Death Battle. I really like the series, you know. And I also like to put in some ideas on, like, who they should go at it with. But that's in another video. Right now, I just gotta mention some updates. And also, you know, a lot of stuff has been going on here around YouTube, like Ego Raptor making game grumps, and also, like, Ramos have subscribed to Zone Sama. Ah! Wait, let me check something. Yep, it's true. Ramos have subscribed to Zone fucking Sama! Holy tit fucking shit! You little pervy bastard, what have you been thinking? Oh yeah, smooth quality in the animation, yeah, that's right. You know, ever since Ramos had subscribed to Zone Sama, it's like, wow, this guy's pretty good. But at the same time, if you go to the real site, oh no, everybody's gonna complain about, like, Zone ruining everybody's childhood. Oh, what to do? Oh, god damn it. You know, they're complaining. I can't believe people are complaining about into Zone that he's ruining, or he or she has been ruining childhood memories when pretty much everybody else has been doing that beforehand. What the fuck? Man, you know, I can just imagine what a freaking Remorse might, you know, might request the freaking Zone, to our Zone Time. He'd probably be like, "Dear Zotan, I love the style of your animation, including your personality. I have a big request for you, and that's to make a parody of Haruhi Suzumiya. This goddess is so sexy and lovely that it makes my shaft as strong and powerful as Kratos from God of War. Please do this animation justice, as I long to see a fucking hot-ass parody of my Haruhi Suzumiya getting pounded so hard that I'll have to fap off until my godly pleasure stick gushes out its seeds of demigods for hours." From some typical pervy-ass weeaboo, Remorse II. That would be pretty funny. That would be funny if Remorse actually, like, you know, fucking like, you know, did, you know, made a request like that to Zone. Speaking of which, when it comes to asking Zone, well, Zone Tan mainly, I wanted to ask her a specific question on Twitter, but for some reason, Twitter doesn't seem to, like, have this. I don't know if they, like, fixed it or not, but last time I was on Twitter and trying to, like, ask her a simple question, I was writing something and I couldn't even read the rest of the sentences I was writing down. So when that happened, I can't even tell if I'm writing any typos, if I missed any, excuse me, if I missed any periods or something, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. And I was wondering if it still happened to you guys, or if it's just me, or whatever. That's all I gotta mention about so far, which I had fucking wrote down. Damn it. Here's what I got for plans for YouTube. Sprite animations, commentaries, rants and discussions, ideas. You know, this is just something I had written down. For Sprite animations, I had, like, Sprite Smashing, Sprite Quickie, Sprite TV, Remake, and The Adventures of Knuckles the Torrents is back, bitch! For those of you who don't know what Sprite Smashing is, or Sprite Quickie, or Sprite TV Remake, or even what I just mentioned, basically, Sprite Smashing is something that was originally thought up of by Milkman2679Z. Originally, he had, like, you know, this going on, and then he kind of stopped at a certain point, because he pretty much stopped at a certain point, like, I believe around this, the first episode of the second season, and, well, he just stopped making it because, well, I guess he didn't feel like going on with it and stuff like that. Well, at first, you know, with the whole spriting and all, and it's like, he's saying, you know what, I'm just gonna quit spriting it, but I'm not gonna quit spriting without a bang. Oh no. So pretty much, like, he pretty much gave it to me just to let the series go on, and that way we can just, like, you know, fucking do this shit. But unfortunately, I never got around to it for certain reasons, like, you know, life interfered. Second of all, it was like laziness, and I need a motivation to fucking do Sprite, you know, do some Sprite animations and have some fun with this stuff. And three, I actually have big plans with, you know, Sprite Smashing and all. Like, with Sprite Smashing, I decided to, like, give it a story and put some action. So the story, so we're gonna have, like, at least a story and action implemented into the, you know, into the series. I can't exactly tell you what it is. I just have to show you, you know. That way you can kind of sense where this is coming from, and hopefully it'll impress you, like, once we're, like, all the way through the fucking end and shit, with some specials on the side called Sprite Quickie Special. Yeah, Milkman just wanted me to call it Sprite Special, but it seems like if I don't put in Sprite Smashing, it'll, like, you know, it'll, like, seem like some other kind of, like, animation that doesn't involve Sprite Smashing. Oh yeah, and also the cast for the, like this, you know, for, like, all the characters you've seen in Super Smash Bros. pretty much like Samus needs to be put in, and everybody else like let's see, like Ike and Marth, Falco, Peach. Let's see, we got Luigi. I think no, Kirby's in it. Kirby wasn't in it. Yeah, it's just plenty more characters where they're gonna come in, and some of them from the old ones are gonna come back too. I just gotta like think of like how to like put them into the story and like how they interact with each other and like what they're gonna do and stuff like that. And humor, I definitely cannot forget humor, because that's what Sprite Smashing is all about. It's like fucking funnies and shit. Like that last episode, Sprite Werehog, like it didn't show much of like Sonic being like a freaking werehog or anything, but it was some fucking funny ass moments with Mr. Game & Watch and Dr. Mario. Wow, that was pretty fucking funny. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'll give you a link in the description, or at least give you the annotations. Assuming that you turn on the fucking annotation button just to click on the annotation on the screen. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Anyway, Sprite Quickie is basically a quick set of Sprite animations, like 1 or 2 minutes of it or something, depending on like whatever I make. That's how Sprite Quickie is. It's just a quickie to keep you guys from being bored. It's just like less than a minute or two. The Sprite TV remake was originally like Ace the Hedgehog's Sprite TV, or should I say Pixelated Yoshi's old Sprite TV series that has nothing to do with the Newgrounds version of Sprite TV. I was actually planning on doing a remake, but fuck, I made a hell of a hiatus with that. I really gotta stop that. It's been like, what, 2 years since I planned that shit? Fuck. Well, might as well say 3, since, you know, this year's like coming to an end and we're going to be into 2013. Hooray! I'm just only going to make a remake like at least 12 episodes. And after that, I'm like pretty much done with it. Because he did make more, but I'm just going to stick to 12. And let's see. Oh yeah, and also The Adventures of Knuckles the Returns, bitch. It actually originated from GST Super World 87's show called Skit Mania. Originally, it came off as like, you know, some kind of skit to just make everybody stop using Tourette's guy to be Tourette's guy and shit. You know, Knuckles being Tourette's guy and shit. So I decided, you know, to come up with Knuckles and Rouge beating the shit out of crime, and I just had fun with the idea, like the title, like the third. Yeah, that was pretty funny with the title and shit. Yeah, because basically the title is just to rip on Rouge, because she has that reputation of being a bitch, a skank, a slut of Sega, and I find that kind of fucking sad because of the boobies and shit. So I just decided to make fun of that idea, and then next thing you know, like sometime like after like the 3rd or 4th episode, and this is like before he quit, I actually developed a story. How about that? Let's just say it's gonna be shorter than Sprite Smashing, because it's not gonna involve a lot of like fucking Nintendo characters and shit like that. But there's obviously crossovers from certain games, like from fucking Maximum Carnage and what was it, Final Fight or Streets of Rage. Well, regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because there are episodes, like 4 crappy episodes of The Adventures of Knuckles the Tourette's and this bad bitch on my YouTube channel and shit. And if you guys at least had like a little bit of enjoyment out of that, chances are you might enjoy this more. But if you don't enjoy it, hopefully I can make it up to you guys by making something a lot more kick-ass, and hopefully my lines won't be fucking edited out and shit like that, and it makes it so meh. Because that's what the thing with GST, he kind of had like, you know, this thing with editing out his stuff a lot. Yeah, his stuff. Wait. His lines for Skate Mania, I need to stop that. I need to be more informative on the internet and shit. Yeah, because usually when you like send him lines or something like that for whatever skit you came up with, or if you involved, or if you like participated to be a voice actor for whoever, he usually like gives you lines to a skit, but just your lines, nobody else's to a skit. It's like he didn't want to spoil it or anything, and that kind of threw everybody off, because you can't just throw lines and then expect everybody to get it right, you know, because as you can see or saw or whatever, if you remember Skit Mania at all, the voice acting was fucking terrible. I don't even know if I fucking qualify. I don't even know if I fucking qualified to, like, you know, be a good voice actor and shit. Yeah, so basically I'm just gonna, like, if I can get like the cast for, you know, Sprite smashing and the Adventures of Knuckles the Tourette's and his bad bitch, and I can properly script it out and everything, hopefully I can just, like, you know, get this shit done properly. And as long as I can, like, do some kick-ass Sprite animations, and chances are you might have a fun time with it. That is, if you enjoy Sprite animations and stuff. Actually, there's more to this update to this, so I'm just gonna stop it here and continue on part 2 whenever I get around to it. There's some things I gotta discuss here too, and hopefully I didn't miss anything from this little list, but if I did, oh well. I just mentioned it some other time, whatever. Okay, so stay tuned for part 2 of PerryMcCall18's fucking update. Yay.